Hi everyone, welcome to Center Stage Music Center Online. My name is Sayed, and today we're going to go over 3 out of the 15 scales for Trombone NYSSMA All State. The 3 scales we're going to be going over today are E, F sharp, and C flat. Alright guys, for our first scale today, we're going to be going over our E scale, and it's going to sound like this. Alright, so let's go over our E scale. Remember, our E scale is going to have 4 sharps. It's going to be F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. So our notes for our E scale is going to be our E, which is going to be second, followed by F sharp, which is 5. Then we have G sharp, 3, A, 2, B, 4, C sharp, 2, D sharp, 3, and E natural, 2. Then we're going to go back down to D sharp, C sharp, B, A, G sharp, F sharp, and E. Let's go ahead and play that scale a little slower. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, so how do we do with our E scale, guys? Make sure you guys are practicing this scale a little on the slower side, and then once you're feeling comfortable with the scale, you want to bring it up to tempo, and you're going to have your E scale in no time. Alright guys, so for our second scale for today, we're going to be going over our F sharp scale. It's going to sound like this. Alright, let's go over our F sharp scale. So remember, we're going to have 6 sharps in this scale. We're going to have F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, and E sharp. So let's go over the notes for our F sharp scale. So we're going to start off with F sharp, 5. Then we're going to have G sharp, 1. Then we're going to have A sharp, which is first. Then B, which is our 7th. Then C sharp, 5. D sharp, 3. Our E sharp, which is going to be first position, and then F sharp for 5. So let's go descending on that scale. So we have F sharp, then E sharp, D sharp, C sharp, B, A sharp, G sharp, and F sharp. Let's go ahead and play that scale a little slower. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, how do we do with that F sharp scale, guys? Remember, our E sharp, our 6th sharp, is almost the same, or is the same as our F natural. It's just an enharmonic equivalent to that note. So remember, our E sharp, or F, is going to be our first slide position. Alright guys, make sure you guys are practicing this scale on the slower side, and then once you feel comfortable with this scale, you want to bring it up to tempo, and you're going to have your F sharp scale in no time. Alright guys, for our third scale, we're going to be going over our C flat scale. It's going to sound like this. Alright, so for our C flat scale, big thing to remember here is that every note is going to be flat. So we're going to have 7 flats And then with our extra C flat from our low C flat and our high C flat, we're gonna have 8 in total. All right, so everything is gonna be flat here. So let's go over some of the notes of our C flat scale. So we're gonna start off with C flat, which is our 7. We're gonna go to D flat, 5, E flat, 3, F flat, 2. Then we have G flat, which is our 5th, A flat, 3, B flat, 1, and C flat, 4. Then we're gonna go back down to our scale. So C flat, B flat, A flat, G flat, F flat, E flat, D flat, and then C flat. Let's go ahead and play that a little slower. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, so how do we do with our C flat scale, guys? So remember, everything is going to be flat, so don't forget those flats, all right? All right, guys, make sure you are practicing this at a slower tempo. Once we're getting comfortable with the scale, we want to bring it up to a faster tempo, and before you know it, you're going to be a master of that C flat scale. That's it for today's lesson. We would love to hear from you, so please be sure to leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and please be sure to see more videos from Center Stage Music Center online.